I'm Barack Obama and this is the Barack Obama Show. We have a great show tonight. I have two special guests from the world of education, Simon Letgo. Mr. Letgo is a New York City teacher but is now in a TR. He will explain what in the world it is. My other guest is Mr. Parson from Parson Publishing. He is going to tell us how he is going to change the world of education, so stick around. Hit it, Holmes. Mr. Letgo, let me start with you. How are things for the teachers in New York City?
Well, there is a lot happening for New York City teachers. There is a threat by the mayor. He wants to put the teachers' feet to the fire to sign off on a bogus evaluation that is tied to state funds. So because we don't want to sign off on this nonsense, we are going to have a fight. I hope. You know, he use of standardized test as a measure of a teacher's effectiveness has shown to be unreliable, and quite frankly most teachers feel that the teaching to the test has been robbing the students of a valuable education.
Whoa, my friend. You don't want to go crazy here.
Excuse me. Let me finish. An TR is a teacher without an assignment and for the most part without union support. It is a long story.
Whoa.
Whoa again.
Mr. Parson. Sir, you are in the education field. Are you a teacher?
A teacher? No. I am no teacher. I am a businessman, and let me tell you, education is big business. And I mean big like billions.
This is the problem in a nutshell. Education is a public good and is a fundamental principle of a democratic nation. If you don't have an educated populace, how will you have an enlightened government?
Enlightened government? I like the sound of that.
How about the sound of this? There is an insidious movement of privatizing public institutions. Schools, prisons, halfway houses, military services have all become moneymakers for corporate interests. They don't give a shit about quality of service because there is a never-ending stream of clients.
Are you talking about me?
You have your hands in this so deep. You want to take teacher certification out of the hands of the state and into your greedy paws.
Well, it is good business to have control over every variable in your business. Redesign and manufacture the textbooks, tests, software, and that is only a good business practice.
Look, the dynamics of real teaching and education cannot and should not be deformed to meet the measurements needed for business enterprises. You have never taught and you can have no idea of what I mean by dynamics of teaching. You'll never get it.
Oh, come on now, don't mystify the mundane. We have a history of turning around school districts. We only makes things better. Haven't you seen Waiting for Superman? Or Don't Back Down? Hey, we are the people's choice.
You got to be freaking kidding me. Right?
Well, this is getting interesting. We will be taking a commercial break, so stick around.
You know we are the future, right? You know we have the money, right? You know?
Oh, bull.
Well, we are back, and I have to say that tonight's guest did not expect to share the couch with the other, so I am not sure how this interview will proceed.
I have no problem. I just want to make sure my message is clear.
How about you, Mr. Letgo? Shall we go on?
Okay, sure.
Okay, we got ourselves a show. Holmes. Thanks, guys. Great band. So let's get back to the education issue here.
Okay, great.
Can you tell our audience what an ATR means?
It means absent teacher reserve. At first look, it keeps a teacher on salary but without a permanent assignment. It can become onerous because it betrays all the reasons you became a teacher in the first place. Like having a class of students you can call my kids.
You mean you get paid for doing nothing? See? I told you about this union protection.
I didn't say that. I work every day but at a different school. It could be different. I could have been assigned to my old school and just make the classes smaller so we could help the students. But no. Instead, We travel around to be misused at different schools. It is a policy designed by lawyers, not by educators who would see this as a waste of valuable resources. The hoped-for result is that we quit.
This is my problem. Sometimes you need a clean house.
My point is that it is neither effective nor efficient. It only serves to illustrate how an experienced teacher with tenure and satisfactory ratings can be removed from their position and be replaced by a less expensive rookie teacher from the little army of Teach for America.
You can save a lot of money by using the rookie teachers.
Money saved by using inexperienced teachers who for the most part will leave for an administrative post in 3 years will pay for the 6-figure salary of charter school administrators.
Whoa, my friend, you are making crazy accusations here.
Am I? You yourself said education was big business. An enterprise that can reward hedge fund investors, educational management companies, and foundations.
Maybe we do turn a profit, but we educate the kids that you people have failed to do.
Really?
Really? First of all, you guys have a habit of cooking the books. You are selective in the students you accept. It is called creaming, and you toss out the kids who don't toe the line. And even with that stacked in your favor, you have to fudge the numbers to show student progress. We in the public school, which is open to all students, realize the problems and difficulties our students bring to school. When one of our schools struggles, our Department of Education thinks that the way to solve the problem is to defund the school or shut it down. By blaming teachers, you can close the school or bring in a charter school and remove all the teachers. However, this does not change the conditions of poverty and ignorance, which is the real reason so many kids struggle. How about providing some resources for our inner-city schools? I hear that the school books available to the kids in Chicago still list Bill Clinton as the last president.
Whoa. That is in Chicago, you say?
Yeah, Chicago, the home of the Cubs and your buddy, Rahm Emanuel.
We'll be back. Clinton. Really?
Don't get up. I want to talk to you.
Don't get up.
I am sitting. See, sitting.
Mr. Pearson, I am Miss Eloni, but you call me Elle. I am here as a representative of our own education enterprises. Okay? Good.
Good.
I was watching you on the TV just now. How do you think you did?
Okay, I didn't get enough time to explain.
Oh, that's okay. We will take care of that. I need to make sure that you bring up more issues that we, want to have framed in a certain way.
Framing. I can do that. They did teach art when I went to school. But I think I learned that in shop class actually.
No. You don't seem to understand. I want you to talk about things in a certain way. You did real good when you brought up the waiting for Superman and won't back down.
Real good.
Let me help you here. You need to use the words achievement gap, or we need to close the achievement gap.
Can you say it?
Achievement gap. We must, I repeat, must close the achievement gap.
Very good, very expressive. So when you are doing an interview, make sure you use those words. Then you can say that we have the resources to make data-driven decisions.
I like that. Data-driven decisions. Hey, it is even easy to remember. The last letter of each word spells NS like answer.
Okay, I can try work with that. We can provide whatever data is needed to support our reforms, so when you are asked about how our charter schools are doing, you can respond with confidence that we are surpassing our own expectations.
Really?
Really. Absolutely. Our plan is actually taken hold. I tell you, it is all a matter of perception, and we have the money to create the perception we want. We got the money.
We create the perception. One more thing for now. Remember that we are a grassroots movement for reform. We are the ones who are looking out for the kids. Okay, you have to make that clear. We are not an AstroTurf movement. You have to be strong-armed about it.
Strong arm. Got it.
Got it. Who are you people? Students first. I really like the sound of that. I have often wondered what words I would live by, and I think I have found them. That was very important advice I got from that lady. All you really need is the catchy title, even if it is a little misleading. You know, if he just said, "Profits first," we would not get much support. Very important indeed. She is also right about having tarnished the image of teachers. That's why we say, students first. If there is a way to make the teachers look like the ones responsible for the failings in public education, then we can drive a wedge into those pesky unions. Before you know it, we can have the parents and the community on our side, who doesn't want a successful school. And they call us an AstroTurf movement. What does that mean? Hey, look. I don't want to sound evil, but business is business. And kids need an education, and there is no reason why education cannot be a business, a private enterprise, a corporate mill. Heck, it already is. We are making it better for everyone. We provide education our way. And so that's how we make money. Lots of money. So what is wrong with having a choice? Everybody wants choice, and so we make charter schools a choice. That is how we can control the framing of the issue. We make it a matter of choice. And choice is a magic word in America. This is America, and we live by having choices.